Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 28th to April 3rd, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the week, so just take what resonates. And as well, thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already. And to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. And don't forget to stick with me to the very end of this video, this reading, to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So think of it along the way. The overall message I channeled from Spirit for your week: the best outcome possible. The best outcome possible. And the song that Spirit chose on shuffle to speak upon your week: You Got Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Amazing song, one of my favorites. I'll leave that down below for you to listen and or look up the lyrics. And let's get started. We're going to begin by pulling whatever we get, a couple messages from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, and then we'll further speak upon your week with the Tattoo Tarot deck. Let's do some shuffling. For my lovely Aries to begin for this upcoming week, they're saying something about you staying really focused throughout the week on what you want to accomplish and what you're working towards, on making the best out of where you're at. So you've got a hefty amount out to start. We have 5 for you. A push to look at the big picture throughout the week for one reason or another. But we're beginning with Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. Absolutely amazing. It feels like doors are opening for you at this time, and you're being pushed to recognize that success is coming to be on multiple levels for you in multiple areas of your life because you're staying so focused, because you're putting in the hard work and effort. It feels like there's also a focus on your individual path for one reason or another. And I just feel like you're being pushed to just walk through what doors feel right for you, trusting your instincts and your intuition all the meanwhile. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Being pushed to recognize that you've been through a lot and you're overcoming certain obstacles, being pushed to just go over that bridge towards feeling like one of those gates or that door is on the other side of that bridge. Being pushed to recognize that you deserve the best outcome possible when it comes to certain difficulties, certain challenges, when it comes to what you're working towards once again. But being pushed to recognize as well, it's time for healing, connecting with others, especially with oneself, your higher voice, those inner realizations, if you will, and to mend and release what you've been through and heal through it all. I feel like that was horrible wording, but we also have vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Expand your horizons. And I can't help but get a jack-in-the-box feeling of from this card, a push to recognize that there are going to be a couple surprises throughout the week, right? But nothing you can't handle or just shake off in one way, shape, or form. But also a push to have more fun, as you can't help but look onto the horizon and think about expanding oneself. And it feels like you're in a very mature state of mind this week, right? But a push to enjoy oneself all the meanwhile. Recognizing that along the way, enjoying yourself on your path along, and viewing it as a journey is going to help you with the quality of your work and being more successful with connecting with certain people. Okay, they're saying you're meeting new friends this week. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. A level of abundance throughout your week on a multitude of levels, and I feel like you're discovering in the midst of certain surprises, you're going to sort of feel as if it's a bit of a treasure hunt throughout the week, or you just stumble upon levels of abundance in one way, shape, or form. Something, don't be surprised if you stumble upon a level of clarity unexpectedly as to where you're heading, or the future of a connection, or the future of a new endeavor you wish to embark upon in the near future. Going back to the overall message, you're getting the best outcome possible on a multitude of levels throughout the week, so be happy about that as you're pushed to reground oneself. and to explore your roots all the meanwhile, to look within and ask yourself what you've learned and gained from what you've been through, but don't overcomplicate all the meanwhile. It feels as if it's an important regrounding and a few realizations that need to happen before you move to a next chapter of your life or wrap one up. Okay, let's continue. We're going to pull from the Tattoo Tarot deck. For Aries to continue. Flying out almost knocked another deck off the table. The Knight of Pentacles. You can hear how calm and almost complacent I am to a certain extent in the way I'm speaking. Some of you not as complacent as others, but feeling as if you don't feel the need to rush this week. Not feeling the speed of lightning taking over, right? Or the need to rush towards anything, as you will feel sort of a Mercury retrograde way of being taking over in the air or just within oneself. You're also going to feel that something you've been looking to move towards or help expand in one way, shape, or form has been moving quite slowly. And you'll start to see the wheel churn for you in that sense, gaining a lot of knowledge on a multitude of levels throughout the week. Being pushed to recognize that doing what's right for you is key at this time, or prepping, planning to do so in the near future. They're saying things will speed up in the near future, in the upcoming weeks, and you'll feel more comfortable in that sense, but use this week as a healing time for oneself, okay? A chance to catch your breath, if you will. So therefore, don't stress oneself out. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician coming out, and I truly feel like you're being pushed to recognize in this time of slowing down, you're gaining a new perspective on reaching for your independence, how balancing things out, adapting to the feeling that comes over you, right? The amount of energy and resources you have to give at that time is going to benefit you moving forward, especially in this next chapter, excuse me, that you're about to embark upon or preparing for. And you're realizing that you're manifesting a lot, but at the same time, because you're feeling quite calm, cool, and collected and regrounding oneself going through this healing, I'm getting from this hand here, you're kind of telling people no a lot, doing a better job at that, putting your hand up and saying, I don't want to deal with that this week, or I don't want to deal with that right now, or saying no to certain offers to hang out or just to socialize due to an underlying focus on your disappointment at heartbreak, excuse me, and or heartbreak from the recent past, or you're just feeling as if you don't have it in you, or you're just not up to it. So be it. Okay, they're saying you'll most likely save money all the meanwhile because of it. Being pushed to recognize that in the midst of regrounding oneself or just grounding yourself in general, you're going to feel very comfortable, very satisfied within your alone time by not surrounding oneself with a million different energies. And especially if you're in empathic areas out there, that'll feel quite relaxing and refreshing in a lot of ways. But in the midst of your alone time and just throughout the week in general, especially at the beginning of the week, there's a huge focus on change. And this one's feeling quite relevant for this Gates of Triumph card, talking about learning more about oneself, who you're becoming, the changes of certain situations, and where you're heading, right? The doors that are opening, and how it's bringing you more and will bring even more success down the line. It's a week where, once again, you're pushed to recognize, as people notice you and pay attention, even when you don't want them to, that things are working out for you. Success is coming to be, abundance is flowing in as you cross over bridges, walk through new doors, or get ready to do so, and you see the best outcome possible in a multitude of situations. Wow. So let's answer your question. For Aries. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Aries.